floor in the second half.
2-3 zone being implemented by Netches. Has a great cut and a bind to Cadence Cox for 2.
Foul.
The senior forward getting her first basket of the game. Great down screen and even better pass. And it's good.
That's knowing your teammate.
On the cross, getting downhill is Kincaid. Kincaid has to get it over to Hines. Hines is guarded by Cox, picks up her dribble. There's the backdoor cut again. The lay-in is good. Cox fires for 2. Looks like it might have gotten deflected.
Deflected.
That's Kincaid. Great pass up to Jenkins. Jenkins swats it to Alexander. Alexander takes the ball screen. Now resets. Driving. Alexander has a lay. Counting on the foul. Counting left. And a game that really changed up here in the second quarter. We're even late in the first. Another 3, and it's good from Jenkins. For the Snatches offense, and she has to sit down for a pretty good while with 2:16 left to go in the first half. As Scott steps back out the window.
The bank was open early.
Good God, America. She's letting them fly at will. Cox looking to respond. High arcing. That's good. Kincaid looks to Coach Braddock on the sideline and gives a laugh at Coach Braddock. Skip pass, gets it right back to him. 6 minutes flat. There it is, wide open, and it's good.
Pressure is up in their face more.
High arcing pass to Spade. Spade to Kincaid. Kincaid, the backdoor cut again, and it's good. Under now. Alexander in the center of the floor, slowing it down. Cox, NBA 3. That's good.
Anticipation.
Kincaid, great hands, got the numbers game. Hines guarded by Cox, gets it back to Kincaid. There's the cut, there's the lay-in, there's the finish.
There's not anticipation.
She has been absolutely
another rebound
fantastic in the passing lanes. Speaking of Kincaid, she's on the drive, gets it swatted again. Fantastic basketball. They'll move on. As Coach Bright mentioned earlier, tomorrow at 11 o'clock has the backdoor cut, and Hines counted on the foul.
How many
bread and butter of the Tiger Cafe?
They had meatballs and chicken wings. Good pass there, blow. Oh, offensive foul.
Oh.
Pushed off. Batting 1,000.
They're like Williams from 3 so far today. Perfect. Lay in by Mitchell. Strong basket for 2. Broaddus is absolutely dominant on the boards. I feel like that's been one of the main reasons they've been able to get a lead so quickly and keep it. As a long 3 is nailed by Mitchell. All top-tier basketball. As the ball gets stripped from behind, guess who? By Mitchell again. However, it's saved. Another open 3 by Ricketson. That's good.
Williams is hurt on the floor.
To start the count on the 2-step after the catch as Williams falls on the floor. Great save. Bounce pass to Mitchell. Up and under a layup. No good. This full court press. Not a lot of space to work with as Reeder drives, Euros, lay in, no good. Krauser on miss, power dribble, back up and it's good. Clearing on miss for 2.
Fast.
Especially the fact that they have the size and the speed. Great pass to Williams. Williams an even better pass on the bounce. Great full court offense by the Lady Bulldogs for 2. Quinley dives, doesn't get the ball though. Looks like it was intended for, but instead it's stolen away. And swatted away by Mitchell. Mitchell hole palming the back.
One senior.
Yep.
Everybody else is sophomores or juniors.
Long 3, no good, and there's Williams on another block. A third block. 2 blocks in a row.
Holiday season, she was in the...
She thought she was going to get a little pass because of Christmas.
Right.
Great find and even better cut and finish.
How many times have we seen it today?
One thing about her, she'll tell you when she's open. That's for sure. That's Quinley. Set of the feet. Fires for 3. That's good. Off of the skip pass.
The one I told you about.
Percentage now as it's bobbled. Stolen away by Quinley. Quinley 2-on-1. Scoop layup. Counting on the foul.
It's great body control.
Especially this big of a court.
You know, great crowd here so far, too. Beautiful crowd. I love to see that, watch the girls and the boys play.
Even with the weather, a volleyball spike. Tough rebounds eventually brought down by Broaddus. Broaddus controls the center of the floor. Up to Bradley. Bradley pulls up, high arcing 3. That's good. Gardner on the drive, coast to coast, but didn't have a boat. Rebound brought down by Singler with 6:25 left. Here's Bradley, 2-on-2 break into contact. Up under, counted on the foul. Chambers gets it to Tatum. Tatum for Tatum pulls up for 3. The bank is still open at 5:07 on a Thursday.
He must
Bradley into the middle of the floor, kicks to the corner. It's Broaddus for three. Another from the corner won't go. Tough rebound by Bradley. He skips through. Follow-away bucket is good. Right in front of the Tatum bench. Campbell looking for something. Has Gardner on the drive, up and under, and it's in for two.
We're going to do the tush push on this play right here.
It's a great pass, and almost had it done. The foul.
We almost had it done.
As Bradley comes up.
I was worried about Bradley. Came down a little awkward there. We know his knee's been hurting him.
Sigler, pound dribble, counting on the foul. Transition tonight. With it is Gardner. Gardner on the far side. Jab steps, gets downhill. Double team now. Crosses back over. A little razzle dazzle. Laying it. It's good for two.
Move.
Oh, good. Snatched away by Sigler. Sigler on the break to Chambers. Chambers rises. It's swatted by Gardner, and a foul is called. To De Souza. Gets it tipped away. Gardner on the break. It's one-on-one. Layup. Switching the hand through the air. Wow. Pockets. It's Campbell. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Open three at the horn. Backboarded in. Off the window. Clock on a three. Thought it would have been a foul call, especially since that foul was called on that possible dunk. Has a lob pass. Skip. Back over. Layup is good. How about that?
The ball.
Thompson triple threat going up against Broaddus. Bradley almost worked that ball down. Gets it to Duke. He'll get through behind the back pass to Campbell. He's got to finish it off here. Three ball is good. It's getting baskets made. And even having the tall task of guarding Bradley, even though Bradley's pretty much had his way so far this game. That's a great dump ball play, and it's good by Chambers.
Well, you know, if
Off for the Tigers. Back to Moore. Moore has the ball for three. No good. Blocked by Rowland. Wood's going to have to defend better. Nice block. But they call a body block. That was a bad possession there.
Then Hall coming down with it.
For three. And it's good.
Wow.
Christopher gives it to Purdue. Purdue going to the rack. Gets nice block by the Wolves. 12 seconds remaining in this half. Nice block by Rowland. Rebounded by Cartwright. Cartwright on the fast break for the Wolves. Cartwright going coast to coast. And it's good. Bucket is good.
No good three.
No good. Wolves on the break, on fast break.
Cartwright to the bucket.
Cartwright. Watch that off arm, guys. Purdue with the layup. Purdue. 3 minutes left in the quarter. For three, Brooklyn. From downtown, Landon Smith for the Brooklyn Wildcats. You could possibly see this one, Brooklyn in 1A state game, and you possibly see Shelbyville in the 2A. You never know. Nice bucket by number 11, Landon Smith. Brooklyn back for three. Good! By number 2, Zach Beckett. To Geechee. Geechee has the basketball. He goes in. It's good! Nice reversal by Geechee team. Bucket is good. We have one. Morgan answer back.
The resilience of a great team. I mean, it's a
Smith for three. It's good.
Ooh.
From downtown.
Methodical. They just slice right through
They slice right through it. They don't do all that passing like the average team does. Ooh, nice block.
Smith.
Putback.
104 left in the ball game.
That might be in the dagger there, Mike.
I think it was already the
Barnes.
dagger.
Ooh. Nice. Ooh, he walked. And one.
Oh, that's ball game.
Mark.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we...
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
Semifinal stretch here in Tenon. Game one of the quarterback at semis. We start with the girls. It's Broaddus and Martins Mill, a big-time clash. Number 1 versus number 7. Jared Jones, Matt Bright, happy to be with you. Coach, it doesn't get much better than this.
We've been waiting for this the whole week. This is going to be a fun matchup.
This girls bracket matchup will be for the right to see who plays the winner of our next semifinal game, Reigns and Lipan. We've been waiting to see these Reigns Lady Wildcats the entire weekend, but they have a tough test ahead of them to get back here to the SEC on Championship Saturday against the Lipan Lady Indians.
Because Lipan can play.
Sure can.
They do not give up. They were down earlier today. They came back and they won the game with like 30 seconds left. So Reigns has got their hands full.
Look, right now Broaddus has their hands full, but I feel like if anybody is going to have the, I guess you could say, the offensive weapons, it's going to be these Broaddus Lady Bulldogs. On the offensive side of the ball, they have Yarbrough, they have Williams, they have Quigley, who can kill from the first ball line at a moment's notice. They also have Cook to hold things down low. But one thing to note, for the Martins Mill Lady Mustangs and head coach Jay Bruce, they are missing the straw that serves to drink. Their top scorer not available in this game. How much of an important note or factor is that going to be for these Lady Mustangs, Coach?
That's going to be huge, especially if Williams can stay out of foul trouble for Broaddus. I think that Broaddus has a shot to knock off the #1 team in the state.
Dare we say that we can see an upset? Well, we'll find out, because Matt, you had the chance of speaking with one of the coaches that are currently into this game. Who did you talk to?
I got to talk to Coach Boyles of Broaddus. She was very fired up about this game. Here real quick with the Broaddus head coach, Coach Boyles. Coach, first 2 games, 63 points. Both games. 64 the second game. Now we're playing the #1 team in the state in Martinsville. What is the key to victory for your girls in this game?
No turnovers. I mean, Coach Bruce does a fantastic job with those kids. We respect Martinsville a lot. We schedule a game with them every year. I feel like both of our teams know each other very well, but we also have 2 different styles. You know, we like to get up and down and go, and they're very methodical and very organized. So the key today is just picking our moments and not turning the ball over live and make sure we get a good shot every time. I know our defense is going to be there. We just got to make sure that I feel like our inside game's a little stronger, so we're going to try to go inside a lot today.
Talking about going inside, I know Williams got in trouble, foul trouble last game.
Right.
What did you tell her before the game today against Martinsville what she needs to do to stay out of foul trouble to continue to be the leader on the court?
Well, I mean, I don't want to take away from her aggressive style play because I love that about her. But she's got to understand if she's playing behind her man, she can't gamble. If you're going to play on top of her, gamble all you want to. So I think she's just in a situation where she's playing containment defense, but now she's gambling as well. So she just needs to pick one or the other. We're okay with her gambling as long as she's on top of her man. And so just getting back to the fundamentals of it.
Great. Well, Coach, good luck to take this game. And this one here goes to the finals.
It does. It does.
Good luck, Coach.
Thanks
good
a
luck.
lot.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
y'all.
Thanks, Coach Wright, for giving us that little insight with the Broaddus Lady Bulldogs head coach. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up Williams getting into foul trouble because now she's going against a much smaller Martins Mill team that doesn't have the same depth at the forward spot that Broaddus has. So maybe she can play more of a pseudo 2 or maybe a 3 spot and let the rest of the forward depth and bench play of her Lady Bulldogs help carry her through.
Well, I think that Broaddus will be able to run with Martins Mill. Martins Mill's going to want to run. They're small. But it's kind of like Coach said, too, they also will slow it down. They're going to slow it down, play methodical. You may look at a score of 32, 31, but that's the way Martinsville plays.
I mean, honestly, even if one of these two teams win, let's say, if Lipan ends up defeating Reigns, that's what they're going to see. At one point, Lipan and Cisco in the quarterfinals down the street in Timpson. That game in the third quarter was less than 20 points for both teams.
Well, it was 14-14 at halftime.
Good Lord. I mean, it was a football score.
And it's varsity football. It's varsity basketball, and it's 14-14.
Yep, 14-14. So, honestly, if Martinsville wants to slow things down or Broaddus wants to slow things down, it might be best for either team to not only do it well, but do it consistently against their opponent, because that's most likely what they're going to see in the next round. And the best way to emulate without having film is to do what you know the other team's going to do. I mean, it's a tried and true method, especially in basketball. Maybe not in any other sport, but basketball it works well.
Yeah, but we've seen Broaddus play 2 games. Do we really think they're going to slow it down? They're not going to slow it down, Jared.
Not at all.
63 points the first one, 64 the second one. You don't score 60 points in 2 games slowing it down.
Hey, man, listen, wishful thinking, all right? Some kind of wishful thinking. I got to have something. Now the Lady Bulldogs have been introduced and the Lady Mustangs have been introduced. Martinsville, the designated home team in this game. They'll be in their all-white tops and bottoms with pink accents along the sides and pink lettering and numerals with a brown trim. How about that?
I like that. That's the first time I've seen those uniforms this year, but those are pretty sharp.
It's funky.
Seen the maroon and white.
It's different. It's something new. Broaddus, the visiting team, in their traditional all-black tops and bottoms with blue-black striping along the shorts and pants. Well, on the shorts and jerseys with Broaddus and block. Similar font for the numerals and lettering in royal blue outlined in white. We'll take a 30-second break. When we come back, tip-off time. Girls semifinal action coming up after this.
Get holiday ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs a big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric, and big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus no payments for up to 90 days and $1,000 bonus cash on a new F-150.
Let's start to go for tip-off. Once again, Martinsville, the designated home team, sitting up the top of the bracket. Winner of this game is going to have to sit and wait for their next opponent, whether that be Reigns or Lipan. Either way, this game is going to be good, and the championship on tomorrow afternoon or evening is going to be even better, Coach.
Well, we've been waiting to watch this game all day. We knew it was coming. We've been waiting to see it.
Nothing much more to say.
There's not. I mean, Broaddus, they have the height advantage, but Martinsville is fast. So you better be ready, because they can run it. They don't want to, but they can.
Here we go. If you're listening on SN Radio, Martinsville controls the tip. They'll be going from left to right on your respective devices. With it at the top of the key, surveying the floor is Brylan Butcher, the sophomore guard. Gets downhill on the right side. It's a swing to the right slot. Around the horn, the Lady Mustangs go. Great head fake dribble drive for Teely Salazar, the freshman. Very young Martinsville team, not too many seniors. Tons of sophomores galore. Jump ball is going to be tied up. Possession will go to Broaddus. And there she is again, is Kaylee Yarbrough. Got in foul trouble, but as we heard, along with Williams, very aggressive on defense, and you don't want to get her out of that game.
No, she's not going to change it. And Coach Boyles is not going to make her change either.
Understandably so. It's how you got to this point. Speaking of how you get to this point, the girl that's handling basketball right now, a sophomore combo. Jayla Mitchell on the one-hand snag. Fades up and under. Can't get the shooter's roll to fall. However, guess who's there to follow? It's Macy Cook. And Macy Cook gets the scoring going. 2-0 Broaddus.
That's where Broaddus is going to have the advantage on the height.
Especially with the height they have on the bench, too. They have two to three, almost 6-footers on the floor at almost any time if they want to. Jump ball again. This time it's going to be Mitchell as well tied up. It's Allie Vaughn, the junior. And it'll be Lady Mustangs basketball as the arrow will flip. We've already had 2 quick jump balls, and we haven't even played a full minute. 7:08 left to go in the first quarter.
You know, Broaddus is doing something different than what the other teams have played against Martinsville. They're playing man-to-man instead of a zone. They start off in the zone, playing man-to-man against Martinsville.
One thing we see a lot of these teams do, they like to switch a ton. We saw Tatum do it. We saw Lipan do it. Keep the offense on their toe. They try to get it under the basket on an inbound pass. It gets tied up again. This time it's going to be Broaddus basketball again. I hope you bet on the over for jump balls today. You'd be a very lucky guy or gal.
I've got 14 in this game.
All right.
Over 14.
We've already got 3, I'm pretty sure. We'll try to keep up with that as we go along today. With it is Mitchell. Double team. Still slices through it. Foul. Offensive foul. The charge is called.
Coach Boyle did not like that at all.
Not in the slightest. I mean, charges have been 50-50 calls all game long. Cycling through the 3 officiating crews we've had today. Now the official speaking with Coach Boyles. Full court trap. 2-2-1 press, to be exact. Swing to the far left side. One game that I like to note for Martins Mill that really helped me see or represent how good of a team they could be and how far they can go in this tournament was their game in Fairfield in the Fairfield tournament against Netches, the same Netches team, and almost made it to the very semi-final. County on the foul. Taking the contact. It's Allie Vaughn hitting the 2-ball.
And Vaughn's going to take it to the hole. That's what they want to do. They want to work her down low. The point guard, the sophomore, she's only 4'4", it looks like, but she can move the ball around in a hurry.
Every single player in a Martins Mill uniform is liable to swing the ball and, more importantly, able to shoot it. Free throws no good. Almost tied up. You almost got jump ball number 4, Coach. And instead, it'll be an offensive rebound and extra possession for Martins Mill. Wide open corner, McKenna Wise. Side iron, no good. Strong rebound snatched down by Ruthie Main. Not Ruth, it's Ruthie. And
that's
now
the speed of Broaddus right there with Mitchell.
Mitchell side steps. She'll wind up a 3. That's good. There we go.
That's the speed I was telling you about that Broaddus has that Martins Mill's not used to seeing. There's my 5th one right there. So
there you go.
I'm getting there. If I hit 14, I'm going to Shreveport tonight, just so you know.
Give me a couple lottery numbers, would you, while you're at it. 4 jump balls now. It'll be Broaddus basketball this go around. With it, top of the key, swing to the left side, and the waiting arms of Vaughn. Vaughn, top to Wise. Wise will wind up and fire another. Back iron, no good. Offensive rebound number 4 for the team to Teely Salazar. Salazar can't get it. Offensive rebound number 6. On the drive, short corner is Butcher. Double dribble called on the sophomore. And head coach Jay Bruce ain't happy at all about that call.
No. And the thing is that we can't see it from our advantage. It's a tough call either way.
For sure. I mean, we didn't have the best view, so honestly, I'd rather trust the referee who's a lot closer and probably getting paid a lot more than I am. But I digress. With this Williams. Williams to Mitchell. Get it down low. Loose ball foul was called under the basket. Foul is going to be charged to see who that is. It's going to be against Martins Mill. Braylon Butcher. That's the sophomore's first. Team first of the quarter.
And that's the thing that brought us. They need to try to get. If you think about it, look at the bench. They don't have a lot of players on the bench for Martins Mill.
Not at all.
They're not very deep. So if they get them in foul trouble early, we could see the upset that we've been thinking about.
Maybe so, but it's so many small details. A lot of ifs. As a wise man once told me, if was a 5th, we'd all be drunk.
Yes.
5-10 and rolling. And the first, Yarbrough swings to Mitchell. Mitchell on the right slot. Looking for Williams on the pop, and she gets it. It's a down screen. It's tipped, intended for Cook. Looks like they're trying to force it into the paint to do what you exactly said to do.
Right, that's what we're saying. You work the ball down low, get Cook the ball down low, work on the sophomore. Cook's a sophomore as well, but
they don't play like sophomores.
No.
Speaking of not playing like sophomores, spinning is Quinny, who has been fantastic in a 3-point shooting.
Again, we talked about it before. We talked about it every single game. It seems like offensive rebounding, and that's the key to the victory.
With it on the break is Salazar. Salazar with a nice pass. Layup miss. She gets it back. Williams gets her first block of the game. Walking to the game for her. And it's going to be a shooting foul?
No,
it's going to be on the ground.
He called it on the offense. He called it on moving screen against Martins Mill.
I expected that because we've seen a lot of teams do that throughout this weekend, throughout this tournament, and it really hasn't been called.
Yeah,
rather than a semifinal, it's getting whacked.
Coach Bruce is not happy, but I mean that was the right call. I mean it was a moving screen all day.
All day, twice on Sunday. Inside of 4.5. There's Williams now, top of the key, looking for the cut. It's Quinney. Quinney sets her feet.
We know she'll pull it from there.
Got that right. Didn't hit it, though. Yarbrough on the rebound. They get it to Cook. Cook gets position, rises up. She's got it for 2. And guess what? It's worked. Martinsville is going to call timeout after the Cook bucket. The Bulldogs are reeling. 4:04 left to go in the first. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take the same with them. Our coverage of Holiday Hoops after this.
Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs a big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric. And big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months, plus no payments for up to 90 days and $1,000 bonus cash on a new F-150.
Back after the break, Broaddus before the timeout, coming through with a huge bucket by the hands of, guess who, my sophomore, 44, Macy Cook. She's been stellar this entire tournament, continuing against the #1 team in the land. On the open break, it's 3-on-2, rising, and the foul, does it count? Yes, it does. Lady Mustangs going coast to coast. We take another look. That's yet another and-one opportunity for either team today. That's 2 fouls on Cook already, though, Coach. This is where things get interesting.
That's what we talked about, foul trouble. And Cook, right now, she's kind of dominant down low. She can't afford to get in foul trouble.
Not at all. Really, no one.
Coach is not happy about their call. If she has, did you see it?
She's not happy at all. She's asking us for answer. I don't think I have any for you, Coach. I've got to be honest with you here. Well, it is Williams, 30-46 and counting left in the first period of play. It's been a very intense first quarters.
And it should be. It's semifinal. The semifinal, one of the biggest tournaments in Texas. It should be intense.
Williams to Mitchell. She's got room. Fires. Can't get the shooter's roll. High skying for the rebound is McKenna Wise. Wise gets to the left side to Brylan Butcher. Butcher on the handoff. Cuts through. Now downhill is Maine. Maine back to Butcher. Butcher, 3:14 and counting. Screen gets set. Have a V-cut to the corner. Downhill. They get it under the basket, trying to go to work on Cook, but guess what? Shop's closed. Second opportunity. No, and a foul is called.
Williams.
That's on, yep, it is indeed on Williams. One thing to know, Cook has 2. Williams just now got her first. So I guess in terms of her average foul trouble, not too bad, but with 3:03 left to go, that was Broaddus' last foul to give for the quarter. First free throw was good for the Mustangs.
You know, coaches these days, you get away with a lot more talking to referees than did when I coached. I mean, I got teed up in the first 2 minutes already.
Oh, come on. You'll be all right. Both free throws knocked down. 7-9 our score. Martinsville clinging onto that lead as best they can against a Broaddus team that we know doesn't like it to go away too easily. Inside far side corner is Quinley. She knocks it down for 3.
She's stellar from the side.
We knew it was only a matter of time before she knocked down a 3-ball, and she does. That foul's on Yarbrough.
And that was a silly foul. There was no reason to make that cause that. Now they're shooting 2.
Yep, they're shooting 2 the rest of the way. A great shooting free throw team.
Martinsville is not the team you want to put on the free throw line.
Nope. Team that's shooting 87% from the charity stripe this season. Not just top of the region, almost top of the state.
Well, that's just one of the reasons why they're the #1 team in the state.
Yeah, they're a pretty good basketball team. First free throw.
That was on you that time. Not me. I didn't say it.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll accept it. I had mine negated from the previous game, so I guess it's only fair. There we go. We'll take it. Free throw's good. Split the trip. 8-12 with 2.5 and rolling.
Coach Boyles is still negotiating her plea over here.
I'd hate to see her try to buy a car. Oh, my
she
word.
Needed it for free was over with probably.
Someone needs to ask her about that at some point. Is she this strong of a negotiator when buying a vehicle? As a travel is called on Williams. And Williams looks at the official. Hey, looking at the referee saying nay. I don't think that was a travel. 2:13 and counting. I'm not sure if that was a travel either. I don't think to really have full possession to really allow for a travel.
Unforced error, unforced turnover right there by Martinsville. You don't see that very often from a Martinsville team. They don't turn the ball over a lot on themselves.
Not at all.
You hear Coach Holler move.
Looking for Williams. They get it to her. Mitchell's trying to post up. Instead, they'll try to go around the horn. Zoom action from Holloway. It gets rejected. And swing to the reset now with a 4-out, 1-in. Seems like a 4-out, 1-in motion that translates to a high-low, especially when they have a mismatch like they do with Williams. Williams beating and banging with Salazar right on that far side block with a minute 45 and counting left to go. 12-8 our score. Martins Mill down, but seemingly having some kind of momentum. No travel call there, so I guess that's I guess you can call that a make good for the
make-up call.
Yeah, why not? And that's an offensive foul that's called on.
Offensive foul.
It's on Mitchell. Let's take another look at this. Thankfully, we have the beauty of instant replay. We see the triple handoff, and we see her trying to go through. Doesn't look like it's a clear screen position. Not 100% sure. However, that ball goes out of bounds, and that's 2 on Mitchell. Of course, an offensive foul when a team is in the bonus does not send a team to the free throw line. Wow. Okay.
I don't know what to say.
Slotted away. I guess that's how Mitchell can get the basketball back. Skying through the lane, and a reach foul is called on the floor. That'll be number 3 on Martins Mill this quarter. Foul is going to be charged number 13, Ruthie Main. That's her first. Only one more foul to give Martins Mill has for the rest of this period. Hurricane pass to Mitchell. Mitchell gets the ball screen. Gets a double team instead of a switch. Passes through. And they open wide, pretty much a wide open floor is Holloway. And they get it back to Mitchell. Williams getting pulled by 2 different defenders. Gets the ball down low. Spins. Offensive foul is called. All right, Coach. I don't know about that one. What say you?
I just don't know what to say. I mean, you get the calls when you're at certain teams, in NBA, certain players. I wouldn't think that would happen in high school, but
I don't know. I don't even know if that's just a team thing. I think that's just a 50-50 call that went to the wrong side of the coin. Corner 3 won't go. So Broaddus does have an opportunity to possibly go 2 for 1. Up the floor, spinning, it's Quinley. Quinley gets tripped and a reach foul is called on the floor. Looks like that was called on Quinley as she was trying to get the ball back, made contact. That'll be her first. And we'll send Martins Mill to the line for the last 34 seconds. This is where things slowly but surely start to get interesting now. After a quarter of play, first free throw was good. The question is, after all these free throws and all these different fouls, at what point or what adjustment do you make as an offense or even on defense? As a free throw was made. Back-to-back free throws knocked down by Martins Mill. Brings us back to a 2-possession ball game. The biggest lead that Broaddus had at one point was 8. But that lead has all but swindled away. 20 seconds and counting. 18 and 17. Quinley gets downhill, looking to have a Williams cut, but it's stolen away. 10 seconds, possibly one last shot for a possible go-ahead bucket. Here's Butcher. Butcher turns the corner. Skip pass. Open 3 from Wise. Won't go. Offensive rebound at the horn. Won't go either. And Broaddus survives. We head to the end of the first quarter. How about that? Broaddus at one point once again was up 8. Now that lead is only 2. Back in 1 minute for the second quarter on the Antler Sports Network.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling. More
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we.
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
Second quarter set to begin here in Tenor, quarter number 2. Jared Jones, Matt Bright, happy to be with you for the semifinal matchup. Fresh 8 is on the clock. Arrow has been switched. Sorry, coach, this won't count to your total, but right now you're sitting at 4. You bet 14. So still a lot of basketball left, though. Broaddus with a slim lead. Williams can't get the layup to fall, and this is similar to what kept Tatum in the game in the quarterfinal matchup. Point-blank layup opportunities squandered, especially in the opening half.
Well, I know that Broaddus was you could tell they was frustrated with the foul count in the first quarter, but they have to get back to where they was when they started the game.
Missed 3 is picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell into the open floor. Steps back, now reset, surveying the floor. Now we see the high-low set, a classic 3-out, 2-in set. That also can transition into an overload for this offense. Great pass to Cook, mid-range jumper, rolls in and out, no good. The ball just not rolling in for Broaddus already in the second quarter, and that's not what you need against a Martins Mill team who can turn games around in a hurry. Couple of steps there, no travel call though. There's your jump ball. There's number 5. Again, the Matt Bright jump ball line has been set to 14.
Sonny, if I hit, I'm going to Shreveport tonight. When the game's last game, we don't start. Oh no, I can't start early in the morning. I go to Shreveport tomorrow night.
It's long too. Well, short 2, nobody home. No good from Vaughn, rebounded by Williams.
Broaddus is doing a good job of limiting them. Martins Mill to only 1 shot per possession.
Yeah, that's one thing that's really killed other teams, allowing so many offensive rebounds. And the next thing you know, that turns into open 3s. And last time I checked, 3 is more than 2. Approaching 6.5. Williams flashes up to the far close side elbow. Quinley spins, has a mismatch in terms of size. Back to Williams now. Williams fires a long 3. Won't go. Strong rebound, Wise. Wise going to keep it herself. 6:18 left in the first half. Whiteis gets it on the far wing, and it's going to be a foul call.
Oh, she's busted open.
If that's against Mitchell, that could be dire. But as there's blood drawn on the floor, we'll take an injury timeout and be back after this.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we.
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric, and big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus no payments for up to 90 days and 1,000 bonus cash on a new F.
After the injury timeout, it was both Mitchell as well as Wise, who collided. Both players
that's big for both teams. Both teams, with both those girls being out, that's big.
Two very important players. Broaddus arguably taking the bigger hit. Turnover out of bounds. Last touch by Martins Mill. So it will be Broaddus basketball as we hit the 6-minute mark in the second quarter. Subbing in for Mitchell is going to be Aaliyah Wilson. We typically see here in that third quarter, especially to get either Mitchell or Williams a little bit of rest in that third period. They get it to Cook. Cook draws a foul on the basket, loose ball. It's going to be charged against Wise.
I know that it's, and I hate to say it, but I know that it's the semifinal game, but it seems to be called a little bit closer in the semifinals so far.
Honestly, in the semifinal game, I would prefer things to be pretty open as Quinley sets and fire. She can't get it. Strong rebound by Cook, and there she is again.
Another offensive rebound.
Quincy Cook has been nothing short of dominant on the offensive glass. Dare I say, just as big a reason as both Williams as getting across. And
that's two or three on Williams.
That's 3 on Williams by our count. Now, the main thing about those reach fouls, the main foul, the fouling action comes when you reach across the body and the forearm or any part of the arm makes contact. If you blitz across and reach through, if momentum gets halted, then sure, so be it. As Wise can't get it to go, and Williams gets tripped, and it'll be a foul on Martins Mill. I thought we were going to see Coach Boyle try to shoot a jumper. Foul is going to be called against Martins Mill. Salazar, that's her first.
No, if they would have called it against Martins Mill, she may have fired it in the stands.
She might have Gilbert Arenas drop kicked it into the bleachers.
We may have seen a Bobby Knight reincarnated and the chair going to throw across the floor.
I would kill to see a Bobby Knight moment live on air. That would be one for the ages. On the drive is Quinley. Quinley rises. Do they call a charge?
They call the charge. That's 2 on Quinley now.
Let's take another look to see if it's a good old-fashioned pass and crash. As we see the dribble drive.
She's moving.
I don't know if that's truly a charge. To me, a no call might be more warranted in that situation. Well, 4:55 left to go in this game. Martins Mill still hanging in. Layup no good. Ball gets tied up. That's number 6, Coach. There you go. You're catching fire, my friend.
I'm telling you, I'm going to be able to make it. Now, if I could just do that with my DraftKings, that'd be even better.
Oh, my goodness. Your bookie would be happy for you, my friend.
That ain't my bank account. You know, with Mitchell being out, it takes away from where Queenie cannot play on the outside. Now she has to be the point guard, takes away from her offense.
Yep. Martins Mill gets the ball back after hitting out the leg of an awaiting Lady Bulldog. 4.5. My, oh my. This is, to say the least, Coach, has been an interesting contest. They kick to the corner. On the dribble drive, looking. Now it's Butcher. Butcher crosses, met by Yarbrough. And a double team by Yarbrough, lets her out, turns the corner. It's a great hand, stolen away by Cook. Cook gets it to Wilson.
Winnie is down.
Yeah, it's a bit slow to get up, but she seems to be back up and okay. You have to be careful to see where she goes, especially if she trots her way across the half-court line. She can just stop on a dime, catch it, and let something fly. As a runner from Williams, high percentage shot won't go. Strong rebound and a foul again. Yep, that's 4 fouls already on Hey. And Coach, I see your pain and frustration. You're not happy at all.
I'm not. I'm not happy with that call. I love the aggressiveness, but you have to be smart. You have to realize you're the senior on the field, on the court. Step back. If you can't make the shot, it's okay. Don't force a foul.
A very important foul as she checks out. Runner, no good. The only thing that has really kept Broaddus from letting go of this very slim lead is A, the unfortunate turnovers of Martins Mill, and B, the fact that they haven't been able to make any shots.
They haven't. They're just cold from the field. And it was hot this morning, cold now. I don't know if it's too much layoff. It's sitting around waiting.
I mean, to be fair, it was about 60 or so degrees in the peak afternoon today. It was a beautiful day. After a rough day weather-wise yesterday, you know, a nice little tornado watch here and there.
I mean, how is that not a...
Has a reach across. No foul call. Quinley skip pass to Wilson. Wilson head fakes. Runner. Great pass. It's caught, and it's shot up by Cook. How about this? Macy Cook so far has been my player of the game. She has kept the Bulldogs alive in this one. Shooting fouls called on Vaughn. Vaughn, her first third on the team. One more foul to give for Martins Mill. No more for Broaddus.
I agree completely with what you're saying about Cook. However, I don't want to criticize for sure, but it seems to me that Broaddus is getting more the touchy fouls getting called, and Martins Mill's getting away with it.
I'd say it's more of some of everything. I mean, it's so many aspects of games like this that we can look at, whether it be officiating, whether it be makes and misses, and especially with this crowd. These are two very vocal crowds. Broad is technically the hometown crowd with a closer drive. Martins Mill, they travel well, and they are loud. Step back. Butcher for three. Nobody home. Offensive rebound is touched, the last touch by Braley Whitus, the senior for a double M. And it'll be Broaddus basketball once more.
Well, Martins Mill is going to travel well because, again, #1 team in the state.
Yep.
They've been to the state tournament every single year. And it seems like they go all the way down to Austin to play again, or San Antonio to play LaPorta. So,
well, question is, at least my question is, what in the world is Coach Boyles going to say in this huddle? We might try to find out. We won't know. Dora may never know. But what I do know is we'll be back in 30 seconds. Our coverage of Holiday Hoops continues after this.
Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric, and big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months, plus no payments for up to 90 days and 1,000 bonus cash on a new F-150.
After the Broaddus timeout, their first, both teams now sitting at 4 timeouts apiece. We are back and ready to go. And we heard the slam of was that a water bottle?
I hope it was. I remember, I don't know if you was ever around, Jared, but Coach Fred Griffin from Brownsboro,
yep.
he would pick up a chair and just slam it on the ground.
I heard stories.
If the referee said something, he was like, I was talking to my girls. No, you wasn't. You was talking to the referees the whole time. But he did it every single game. It wouldn't matter if they was winning or losing.
Cook, the
That's
head
what
fake.
they need to get down low.
The drive, the layup is good. Macy Cook does it again. She has been absolutely lights out, keeping Broaddus arms length away.
She's the MVP of the first half.
Still 2:15 left to go in this first, and there's Wilson. Wilson, the springy freshman guard coming off of the bench. One of many underclassmen on this young Broaddus team. An absence of both Mitchell and Williams due to foul trouble and injury. Both Wilson and Cook have picked up the slack and kept a very strong Martins Mill team at bay. Double screen, a Providence set here. Leaves wide open. Wise, that's good.
You wouldn't think a 6'1" post to be able to shoot a three, but she does.
Martins Mill finally getting the lid off the basket. The question is, how will they capitalize? They get it to Yarbrough, who swings left side to Holloway. Holloway to Wilson. They get it to Cook in the corner. It's a loose ball foul called on the catch. Foul is going to be charged against Wise. That's two. Yep, that's 2 on the sophomore.
That's big.
After this game, it'll be, for the first time since the Majors Never tournament, we've been waiting on this for a while, the Lorain's Lady Wildcats and the Lipan Lady Indians in the other semifinal matchup. They will be facing the winner of this game here. 2 great semifinal matchups back to back. Wow.
Well, four of the top teams in the state, without a doubt, in their respective class.
Minute 39 as Wilson drives off balance. And I think that Coach Boyles is just stopped.
Coach Boyles is about to boil over.
There we go. I can't be the only ones making name puns around here. For 3, long 3. It's no good. as Wilson, strong rebound, fending on 2 defenders, gets pushed in the back, but thankfully gets the foul call. She pops back up. That one most likely, it's going to be called on number 10, Braylee Whitus. There was a look of shock by Allie Vaughn, but she didn't see her teammate go barrel right behind her, knock down Wilson. That's foul number 5 on Martin's Mill. So Broaddus will head to the line for 2 shots for the remaining minute 12. And no matter how little time that may seem like in a game like this, having 2 free throws at your own fruition for the last minute 12 of a quarter can definitely do a lot.
And Broaddus is a good free throw shooting team.
First free throw, back iron, no good. Of course, this and all free throws this game are brought to you by Kilgore College, home of over 300 degrees and over 200 certificates. Take the next step in your educational journey in your own backyard. Online at kilgore.edu. Second shot from Wilson. Also back iron, no good. A little too much on it. Cook again. Gets it blocked by guess who? It's McKenna Wise. Strong block it, especially to not get a foul. Inside of a minute. Drive by Wise, kicks, open 3, won't go, rebound Cook again. Here's Quinney, who's back onto the floor. Quinney is out there with Wilson, as well as Holloway, Cook, and Yarborough. Quinney driving, rises, gets a sit back by Wise again. That's block number 3 for her. She averages 4 blocks a game. Stepping into it, it's Wise, top of the key, good.
New ball game at 16.
We are all tied up at 16 all. 17 seconds remaining in the first half. With it is Quinney.
We talked about it. You cannot let Martinsville hang around. You have to, if you have a shot, you have to blow them out when you can.
7 seconds left. Quinney says she's going to do it herself. As for the ball screen from Joaquin.
Oh, and she just stone cold walks off. Drops the mic.
What a 3 to head to the half. Quinney waved off the screen, took it from way downtown.
She said, get out of here, I got this.
Decided she'll take matters in her own hands. And that will end half number 1. We'll head to the locker rooms. Matt Brandon will try to catch our breath. 16-19, Broaddus up 1 possession. Back in 3 minutes on the Other Sports Network.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we...
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric. And big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus no payments for up to 90 days and 1,000 bonus cash on a new F-150.
At IHG's Holiday Inn Express, you can guest how you guest. Enjoy free breakfast while you work or play. Take on Miami, Mexico City, Minneapolis, or any Holiday Inn Express destination you choose. Follow a great day with a better night's sleep, all while earning points for free nights with IHG One Rewards. With Holiday Inn Express, part of IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guest.
People say college isn't for everyone, but at Kilgore College, we disagree. Because at Kilgore College, we help you find your personal path to success. Here you'll find not only a meaningful career, but one with a great living wage. And at Kilgore College, you can get exceptional training in an exciting and in-demand career. A career that you'll love, taking you from little to no experience to being highly skilled and job market ready. At Kilgore College, we have the training, certification, or degree that's right for you.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we...
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs a big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric, and big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus no payments for up to 90 days and $1,000 bonus cash on a new F-150.
At IHG's Holiday Inn Express, you can guest how you guest. Enjoy free breakfast while you work or play. Take on Miami, Mexico City, Minneapolis, or any Holiday Inn Express destination you choose. Follow a great day with a better night's sleep, all while earning points for free nights with IHG One Rewards. With Holiday Inn Express, part of IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest how you guest.
People say college isn't for everyone, but at Kilgore College, we disagree. Because at Kilgore College, we help you find your personal path to success. Here you'll find not only a meaningful career, but one with a great living wage. And at Kilgore College, you can get exceptional training in an exciting and in-demand career. A career that you'll love, taking you from little to no experience to being highly skilled and job market ready. At Kilgore College, we have the training, certification, or degree that's right for you.
All right, we've caught our breath, or at least tried to.
Have we?
I mean, wow. In case you missed it, let's take another look at the very last play of the first half. This is what I like to call move, I'm better than you. Quinley at the horn, and as you said, Coach, walking off the court, stone-faced.
Walking off the court, Conor McGregor style. I got this. Get out of my way.
Denying the screen shooting the three. That's one of many big things that Broaddus has been able to do in this first half. Holding up the #1 team in the land, and not just from her. It's been a fantastic game from Macy Cook. 6 points and 8 rebounds, Coach. Fantastic.
Well, here's the thing: you're holding the number one team in the state to 16 points in the first half.
It's ridiculous.
And you're not even playing your game. You're not playing your style of game. You're slowing it down, just like Martin's Mill. But you get the advantage.
Yep.
You're slowing it down. You have kids in foul trouble, including your only senior that you start.
Your 2 best players, one's injured, and not to mention has 3 fouls.
Exactly. But and then the thing is that Williams did this last time, the last game. But she didn't pick up the 4th foul until halfway through the 3rd. She picked up the 4th foul in the first half. It's going to be hard for her to sit there and play 2 full quarters, as aggressive as she is, with 4 fouls.
Now, one thing, Coach, in the Tatum game, she did play an entire quarter with 4 fouls.
She did.
Not to mention surviving a quick 6-2 run by the Tatum Lady Eagles in the later half of that 3rd, when she had 4 fouls and was still in the game. So the question is, can she replicate that performance? But Mitchell does have 3. Williams has 4. Yarbrough has 1. Macy Cook has 2. Only foul trouble that's really of note for Martin's Mill is Wise with 2. And she's got 7 points. 2 threes from the top of the key and a free throw.
And if you're watching our broadcast and you see Coach Bowles' face, why? Martin's Mill only has a few in foul trouble, and Broaddus has several.
She is not happy at all. No. We see the head nod. The bob haircut is moving, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a great second half of play. We'll take one more 30-second timeout. We come back. Quarter number 3 and more. Our coverage continues after this.
Get holiday ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Maverick, Ranger.
Another truckload of trucks?
Big event needs big selection. Right, like the Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 47 years. Gas, hybrid, electric, and big selection means great deals. Exactly, which means it's the best time to buy. Well said, Sam.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus no payments for up to 90 days and 1,000 bonus cash on a new F-150.
Final couple of seconds in the 3rd quarter. Well, before the 3rd quarter begins, Jared Jones, Matt Bright, happy to be with you. We are set to go for 2 more quarters of action. The other semifinal matchup, Reigns and Lipan, the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Indians. Directly following this one, myself and Coach Bright will be on call once again. That should be, hopefully, is just as fun as this one.
That's going to be a fun one for sure.
Fresh 8 minutes around the clock.
The first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter is going to dictate the win of this game, in my opinion.
Yep, I mean, it's done it in almost every single game that we've done this week.
Absolutely.
Well, the weekend, I mean, is Thursday technically the weekend, even though it's a holiday? Do we count that?
I count it.
All right. You said it. Barnesville, their first opening possession. With it is Maine. Maine gets it back short corner as we play just over 15 seconds.
You notice Jared Mitchell's back on the floor.
Yep, Mitchell is. Williams, though, is not. Mitchell is out there with Holloway, Cook, as well as Quinley and Yarbrough. On the drive, it's Wise. Layup, it's good. Streaking through. Coach, she has those long arms that gives her wide open baskets, but more importantly, on the other side of the cup, where it's even harder to block.
Yeah, she can do it all. She can shoot inside, outside. She can drive the ball. She's a very, almost a 4-star player.
On the drive is Cook. Cook, skip past to Yarbrough, almost intercepted. They get it to Holloway now. Holloway to Mathis. Cook getting double teams, got to get out of the lane. She eventually does. Skip pass. Guess who? Her with the dagger at the end of the half. It's Quinley. Intended for Cook. Cook gets it snatched away from Wise. Wise going to have to be picked up by Yarbrough, so a height mismatch, but not a speed mismatch at all. And they'll keep it. They'll keep that matchup. Dribble handoff. Couple of extra steps. No travel calls, though. Step back. Butcher 3. No good. Strong rebound from Holloway. And gets it over to Mitchell.
Let's watch and see just how reserved and how pulled back does Broaddus play with all those fouls.
The question is, do we see a difference in their offense or their defense? They get it down to Cook. Cook goes to work. A little shimmy left, shimmy right, no good. Clap of the hands in frustration. Rebound is brought down by Martins Mills Vaughn.
And look who's coming in the game with 4 fouls.
It's Williams. She's done it before. Question is, can she do it again? She's trusted by her coach.
You've got to have your senior on the floor in this game. She
took
3 walks, 3 steps, and got away with it.
I don't know. Typically, I try to be the reserved one when it comes to calls, because at the end of the day, I wear the headset, not the whistle. But that one there, I don't know. I'm going to stick to those 3 words. I don't know. It's Yarbrough. Yarbrough, met by a brick wall, skips through. Quinley will fire again, short. One-hand swipe down is going to turn it to an outlet pass in the open floor. It's Salazar. Rises, and it's good.
This is not what Broaddus wants. They do not want, Broaddus does not want to get into a running match with Martinsville. They can run if they have to.
Is it really the aggressiveness that's become I guess you could say, the detriment for this Broaddus offense, or their defense, or what do you think?
I think they're playing reserve. I think the reason why they're playing reserve is they had so many fouls, and they're pulling back. And they have to continue to play their game, their style of game. Williams is in, and they're bringing Macy Cook out.
So this is going to be interesting, because Cook, it not only gives you speed, but it takes away pivotal rebounding and a post presence. On the great cut, open layup, short from Vaughn. Williams on the rebound, head of steam.
She has to watch that arm.
This gets whacked a couple of times. It's Yarbrough wide open. She's got it.
But that's why Williams is on the floor. For that reason right there. The senior leadership.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Because now at this point, if you're Broaddus, you're playing with house money. You show that you can already be up by a solid margin on the #1 team in the state. Question is, can you get back to that margin and stay there? And a foul is called. That one's going to be against Quinney.
That's 3.
Yep. 3rd foul on Quinney. And now that's 3 players with 3 or more fouls for Broaddus. Quinney with 3, Mitchell with 3, and Williams with 4. Wise, bullet pass in the corner, wide open. Shot won't go for Salazar. Williams has Quinney. Quinney catches clean. Gets it back to Williams now. Williams faking the bullet pass over the head. It gets it to Mitchell, who fires. That is going to be way off, and touching it. Almost thought she was going to be able to get a save out of bounds. So it's Holloway. I don't know if I really agree with that shot.
I think Holloway should have let it go, because it looked like that it was tipped. And if you notice as well, Ruthie Main is back in the game as well. She's the one that got hit a while ago, had to go out. She's back in the game.
She has a bandage right on top of that left eyebrow.
It shows you how important this tournament is to these girls. They want to win it.
Hands straight up by both Mitchell and Williams, and it works. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch was by Vaughn. And it'll be Broaddus basketball. Now, we've already passed, we're well past those first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. What did you collect from those first couple of minutes? Not much?
Not much.
Because I have to agree with you there. I mean, both teams pretty much seem dead heat. In the corner, it's Yarbrough. Travel is called there.
Traveling violation, the ball was turned over to the Mustang.
But a similar play was made on the far side, and no travel was given. I don't really see the difference. It was a set shot. One turned from a set shot to a layup. The other was a set shot into a jumper. Both resulted in similar amount of steps being taken. Only difference is one was a travel and one wasn't.
Have you got a chance to go outside today? Beautiful day outside.
I have to agree, Coach.
Beautiful day.
I mean, it's just fantastic. We had a lot of rain last night, throughout the day.
I'm going to stay politically correct and not say nothing.
Good job, Coach. We're proud of you, my friend. 2:50 inside of 3 minutes on the drive. Layup. It's good. Through contact.
But you know this Williams, she couldn't do much.
Yep.
She couldn't do much.
Stayed tall. She's done that already before. That's the first time they've actually made anything on her. What makes you think half of the fouls she could have received could have been negated?
Yes.
She just does what she's done multiple times and just stands straight up. It's Quinney. Quinney turns. Great box out by Mitchell. Rises through contact, won't go. Gets it back somehow. Still has possession. And a reach foul around the back, or wrap around the back. Thinks that's going to be on Maine. Yes, it will be. That's two. First foul of the quarter for Martinsville.
Cook's coming back in.
Macy Cook comes in the game for the Bulldogs.
2:21 left. As Broaddus inbounds under their own basket. Right now a nice cool 66 degrees. No storms expected to arrive in the area until later on tonight. Hopefully that doesn't interrupt any proceedings we have here. With it is Cook. Cook is cooking under the basket once again as she'll head to the line to shoot two.
And if that's on
it's on Wise. That's three.
And that's big because if you notice, Martinsville, they don't sub very much.
No, not at all. Especially since Wise averages 4 blocks a game, already has 3. She's really been the only antidote for Cook, and as you can see, Coach, it ain't doing much. Cook has been fantastic. First free throw was good. It's Cook now with 2:09 left. 3 dribbles, a wide and fire. Back iron, no good. And a loose ball, foul is called. That's going to be charged to Eden Smith.
Macy will get another free throw.
No, lane violation. I thought they were calling it on. Yeah, so not a foul, but they will get one more shot.
She's got to take advantage of that.
And she does. Cashes in. It's a 1-point game.
You know, this is what you would expect from 2 top 10 teams in state.
Broaddus coming out of 1A Region 4, District 27. Martinsville out of 2A Region 3, District 19. Long 3 from Butcher is no good. Rebounded by streaking Mitchell in the center of the floor. Has numbers. Instead gets it to Williams, who does a little loop-de-loop. Kick to Cook. Cook looking. Has Williams again. Williams on the drive. Has ahead of her a lot of lower body contact, but guess who's there? Is Cook. She can't get it. Williams battling for it with a Wise. It's Quinney comes up with it. Quinney contact and gets to the line to shoot 2.
Offensive rebounds.
Yep, there it is.
Offensive rebounds. And that's something that Broaddus is doing.
Guess who? It's on Wise. That's 4.
That's 4 on Wise. And you notice Coach Bruce is getting somebody in quickly.
I hate to cut you off, but that was huge.
That's a huge foul.
That's Quinney. Knocks down the first free throw. And we're all tied up once again. 4th tie of the game. As Williams checks out. It'll be Bridges who will check in. It's either Bridges who checks in for Williams or Wilson who checks in for Mitchell. That's the main late third quarter sub for the last 2 or so minutes to get to whatever rest they can for a grueling 4th quarter. That's exactly what this is shaping up to be. Second free throw is missed. Rebound is brought down by Vaughn.
I'm not trying to assume anything, but I don't think Mitchell is feeling 100%.
I don't think so either. She took a hard shot.
You can look at her and tell that she's not. I mean, she's going to battle. She's going to play. You can't get her off the court.
Butcher, 3, rattles in and out, won't go. Yarborough on the rebound. It's a football pass. Incomplete along the sideline, second down. Sorry, all right, you're a football coach. I can't help it. All right? Cut me some slack.
It was almost as bad as Cooper Rush's passes.
Ugh. Sorry, Bengals fans. No, I'm not. 107 left to go in the third. Here's Butcher. Guarded by Mitchell. First time we've really seen.
Yeah, we don't. That's a moving screen.
Offensive foul is called. It's on Vaughn. That's Vaughn's second. 4th on the team. With 57 seconds left, I don't think that last foul to give is going to mean too much. However, we'll give the Lady Bulldogs the basketball back. Mitchell, a glance up at the scoreboard. Directing traffic.
Coach Boyd just called the play called horns.
Seems more like a zoom set, if anything, with a Providence double screen across the center of the floor. It's going to be Bridges, fakes the 3. Yarbrough down to Cook. They're going to let her cook anyway. Fall away. She's got it! Macy Cook, have yourself a day!
Macy Cook, she has stepped up this game. When Williams is out, she has stepped up.
on the drive. Swatted away by Bridges. It's inbounds. Martinsville gives the basketball up and steals it right back. In the far side is Salazar. Great bounce pass. Under the basket, it's good. And we're tied up again.
2-point basket.
3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. It's 20. No good. She was going to do it again.
If she makes that one, I'm walking off.
If she made that, the broadcast is over. We're going home. However, one of these teams ain't going to the championship. Well, a chance at a championship at least, and wow. Both of these teams going neck and neck. 26-all, we head to the fourth. Back in 1 minute on the Antler Sports Network.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we...
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
Fourth quarter, and this game is definitely grounds for an applause. This has been tooth and nail the entire way.
It's what we thought it was going to be. Here's the thing. We started off at 0-0, even matched. We finished 0-0 to start the fourth quarter, basically 26-26.
It's a very low-scoring affair as well, but it doesn't seem like it. Here's Mitchell. Sky pass to Bridges. Bridges with a huge block a couple of plays ago. Here's Quinney. Quinney took Cook. Cook rises, draws the foul.
Foul on 11.
That's going to be Salazar. Teely Salazar's second foul, first of the quarter for Martins Mill.
Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not even 4. Macy Cook.
That's 3 fouls on Salazar, according to the board. I don't know about you. The table ladies have been up here at 10 Hall today, been fantastic. So if they say she has 5 fouls, I'll say she has 5.
She's got 3 it's showing.
First free throw was good. As Quinney will get back into the lane. We'll give a quick message to Cook.
And I'm still amazed, though, how poised these sophomores are playing for the Lady Bulldogs.
How many teams can say a pretty much entirety of their starting lineup is all sophomores, let alone underclassmen? And they're playing well. It's going to be a full timeout taken by Martins Mill. They only have a couple more left in the chamber. So as they take it, we'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute on the Antler Sports Network.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we...
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
After the Martins Mill timeout, a much needed timeout, because right now, these Lady Mustangs, honestly, have really been neutralized for the first time truly this season. And it's here in the Holiday Hoop semis. On the floor for Broaddus, the same 5. It's Bridges, Cook, Quinney, Mitchell, and Yarbrough. Quick shot. It's no good. Rebounds brought down by Vaughn. She's out there with Maine. As Wise, another 3. Huge 3. her third three of the game, and it could have come at a better time. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Martins Mills stays in it. Wow. A skip pass to Quinney, to Yarbrough. She open, flies, can't get it to go. Cook on the offensive rebound. Comes down to a knee, it travels. And you just see Coach Boyles not even making a sound, just a pushing motion. Now we see maybe some of the Broaddus players questioning the officials on the floor. At the end of the day, the coach can do it all she wants, as Williams has seen enough, and she'll be checking in momentarily. Hey is coming out of the coop. Turn around, Wise, another three. In and out, won't go. Rebound by Quinney. With it is Mitchell.
It was actually Maine who missed that one.
Looking is Mitchell with 6.5 left in the final frame. Yarbrough's open again to Quinney. Steps over, turns. Yarbrough around the horn. Putting up the horn set again. The horn set, which kind of morphs into a zoom action, especially with the initial dump-off pass going to an elbow. Now just a good old-fashioned pick and roll. It's going to be a screen from Cook. That kick to the corner to Bridges. Bridges tied up. They get it to Cook on the high bounce. She's going to get doubled on a post spin. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter for Cook. Great shot.
It doesn't matter. Cook is cooking.
She is on fire.
The Dirk fadeaway with 6 minutes left to go. With it is Maine. Maine surveying the floor, takes the Wise double screen, gets downhill, stolen away by Quinney. Quinney in the open floor. It's a 2-on-1 break. Reinforcements coming. Lay-in, no go. Yarbrough gets smacked and draws the foul.
That is on Salazar. That's her fourth.
Yep, if it is, indeed it is. It's on Teely Salazar. 4 fouls for the freshman. Chances are she might be sitting down. No, I don't think so. The only sub coming in is Hey. 5:42 left to go in the final period. It's only a 1-point lead. Yarbrough on the line to shoot 2. Her first trip to the charity stripe. First shot's good.
She has such a pretty shot. Whether she's shooting free throws, whether she's shooting the three-point shot, it's a pretty shot.
As Mitchell stepped onto the court, water bottle in hand, as Hey leaves the coop.
I think she thought she was still in practice. She didn't realize.
Free throw is good. Timeout's going to be called by Broaddus. Both teams sitting at just a handful of timeouts apiece. 30-second timeout, we'll take it with them.
Not break a sweat when I take the stairs.
I will not break a sweat when I take the stairs.
I will dunk on the hoop over my garage.
I will dunk on the hoop over my garage.
I will insist it's regulation height even though it's definitely not.
I will insist it's regulation height even though it's definitely not.
I will be able to open the jar of pickles.
I don't like pickles.
What about kosher dill?
No.
Half sour?
Ooh.
Full sour?
No.
You like cucumbers?
Oh, yeah.
That's a pre-pickle. Let's go. Oh, excellent. One more.
Special thank you to Coach Rogers as well as Amy Collins working the table here at 10-off for this game. They have done a fantastic job. We even have the timeout clock up on the board. I mean, helps keep me sane. I know that's for sure.
I need all the help I can get.
So once again, thank you to Ms. Collins and Coach Rogers for doing what they can, making this tournament even better than it already is.
Jetta wants to watch as the game goes on in the fourth quarter. Watch Broaddus, the Lady Bulldogs switch from a man-to-man to a possibly 2-3 zone, even a 1-3-1.
Well, the question is, as they turn the basketball over, question is, if you get in that 2-3 zone, you're giving one of the best shooting teams in the tournament pretty much free reign to let it spray. So a 1-3-1 would probably work best if you're going to try to zone and try to preserve as much energy as you can.
There's a steal by Yarbrough. Great anticipation.
Into the open lane. Lay-in. It's good.
And Coach Boyles is getting fired up, and Coach Bruce on the other side is confused.
Yarbrough on the lane. With it is Butcher. Hands off to Vaughn. Vaughn. Corner, open three, Salazar, won't go. Offensive rebound by Vaughn. Back to Butcher. Butcher with a left-hand dribble to Wise. Wise corner. Vaughn flies, won't go. Williams snatches it down, it's contested. Caught by Martinsville and a timeout called by the Lady Mustangs. That's a 50-50 timeout. They'll only have 2 more left to use for the rest of this one. We'll take a timeout with them. Back in 30 from the ASN family at platforms. This is our coverage of Tenaha Holiday Hoops.
Not break a sweat when I take the stairs.
I will not break a sweat when I take the stairs.
I will dunk on the hoop over my garage.
I will dunk on the hoop over my garage.
I will insist it's regulation height even though it's definitely not.
I will insist it's regulation height even though it's definitely not.
I will be able to open the jar of pickles.
I don't like pickles.
What about kosher dill?
No.
Half sour?
Ooh.
Full sour?
No.
You like cucumbers?
Oh, yeah.
That's a pre-pickle. Let's go. Oh, excellent. One more.
We come out of the break. 4:39 left to go. Barnes Mill has 2 timeouts remaining. Broaddus has 3. Jared Jones, Matt Bright, happy to be with you courtside, the SEC. What has been game of the tournament. Open 3 for the Mustangs. Got it! Huge 3 for Martins Mill.
And that was from Ruthie Main, who was injured in the first half.
And is back with a vengeance. With 4:16 counting in the fourth quarter. They get it to Cook. Cook, the handoff to Mathis. Into the corner with it is Mitchell. Mitchell looking for Cook. They get it to her. She turns, fades, gets it deflected. A shooting foul is called.
On 12, that's 3 on her now.
Yep, good call out, Coach Vaughn. The junior with her 3rd. With 4:03 left to go. Martins Mill down 2. First free throw is good.
I'm going to say this. You have to work the discipline that the Lady Bulldogs have shown with Williams having 4, Mitchell having 3, Queenie having 3, but they've been very disciplined on defense.
And they haven't slowed down on defense either.
No, exactly. They've been aggressive, but they've been smartly aggressive, if that makes sense.
For sure, 100%. Dribble handoff. Yarbrough blitzes it. Disrupts it temporarily. Guarding Wise. Wise, a very lanky defender. Those dribble moves can take a while to try to defend. Great defense by Cook to avoid the foul. And
on 12.
Is that going to be on Martins Mill?
That's on Vaughn. She has 12. She has 4 now.
Wow, I thought it was going to be on a continuation on a possible shot, maybe a pass and crash situation, but instead it's going to be a loose ball call. As now it seems the Martins Mill coaching staff is dumbfounded.
Yes.
Both teams have had heart attacks on their benches. They're trying to set the screen for Cook. Instead, it's a blitz pass to Yarbrough. She draws the foul.
Vaughn is done. That's 5 on Vaughn.
That's foul number 12. That's foul number 5 on number 12.
Against the Mustangs, Williams goes to the line for 2 shots.
As Vaughn.
Let's give Allie Vaughn a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Gives a handshake to Coach Boyles. Now Yarbrough on the line. To shoot 2. As now both head coaches exchanging some words. First free throw is no good.
Broaddus free throw practice. Okay.
Verbatim from head coach Jay Bruce.
And Coach Boyles comes back and says it was about time. We need it.
Pops off right back at him. Can we have these two just play one-on-one as the free throw is nailed? Broaddus will head to the sidelines to take it out of their timeout. We'll keep it here. I don't know about you, as both teams now sitting at 2 timeouts apiece, Coach, with 3.5 left. And now Coach Bruce still speaking. It's a full timeout. Once again, we will keep it here. My bandit Oral Reigns has to be licking their chops because both teams are going to be dead tired.
I want to say this. If the number 2, the game 2 semifinal is as good as the first semifinal,
I might not be able to make it out.
I won't make it tomorrow. I'm just telling you, I won't be able to make the finals. We'll have to call it in. But no, seriously, we have 4 of the best teams in the state playing in the semifinals, get ready to go for the finals in one of the biggest tournaments in East Texas.
This is is harder than the state tournament.
What else can you ask for? I mean, seriously, what else can you ask for?
Once again, we want to thank everybody. Jared Jones, Matt Brad, happy to be with you for this presentation of Tanal Holiday Hoops. Coach, we've talked about it pretty much all week long. These games just keep getting better.
Better and better. You know, we looked at the bracket when it first came out a couple of weeks ago, and we talked Jared, and he was like, hey, this is state tournament.
Are we sure about this? Is this allowed?
Do we want to do this?
Is this legal?
We're doing this, you know. Hey, if you don't love basketball and this don't get you fired up,
something's wrong with you.
Ready for the playoffs?
Something's wrong with you. You need help.
Absolutely.
Speak to a priest, a counselor, a pastor.
We have mass every Wednesday at my school. Y'all come and have mass with us. We're there. Here we go. 3.5 left.
Final 3.5 of one of these two teams' championship aspirations. On the drive, it is Maine after Vaughn fouled out of the timeout. Pick clean by Mitchell. Mitchell, 2-on-1. Steps back, surveys the floor, gets downhill, rises. Cook, the follow. It's good. Mason Cook, leaving Coach Bright speechless, shaking his head. And a travel violation is called. Broaddus will get the ball back with 2:55 left to go. One thing to note, we see Coach was to our right, instructing her team to slow things down.
Yes, she wants to go into that stall right now. They're up by 6. But here's the thing.
That lead ain't safe.
6 points is not safe for a three-point shooting team like Martin's Mill.
Not in the slightest. 2:45 left. Here's Mitchell looking for the Cook screen. Instead, we'll get downhill. They'll get it to Yarborough. Yarborough gets it to Cook. Cook with a lot of room to work here. Looking for the dribble handoff. Instead has Williams. Williams rises. Layup won't go. Rebound is brought down by Salazar. Long three.
Should
Short.
be Salazar. Salazar's out.
Yep. Salazar has 4. Pull-up jumper for Mitchell. No good. Rebound is brought down by Maine.
I don't think Coach Boyles liked that. That was not a smart decision.
Especially that leads into a foul. Notably, that's on Cook. That's her third. 2:06 left to go.
And Mitchell just came over, pointed at Coach Boyles and said, that's my bad, my fault.
Because with 6 minutes left in the third quarter, that's a good shot.
Yes.
But with 2:06 left in the fourth.
And you're up by 6. And now you put possibly one of the best free throw shooting teams in the state on the line.
In crunch time.
With the clock stopped.
Second shot, no good. They tie up. If that's on Cook or Yarborough, that could spell trouble. Looks like that's going to be on
20.
Yep, that's Yarborough. Thankfully, that's only her second. Second foul on the team this quarter.
I'm very, very thankful that we do not have the 4 mic working.
It's making me question if we want it tomorrow. I don't think so.
We'll have to edit a lot. Luckily, there's a delay.
I don't think a delay would help in that situation. Free throw was missed. Rebounds corralled by Cook. She gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell is in a one-on-one situation.
They're going to spread the floor. They're going to spread the floor and try to slow it way down.
Butcher guarding Mitchell. Will get back out and even out the floor. And a foul is called. That's going to be called on Butcher.
That's only her first.
No, that's her second.
The second.
Either way, it's a good, solid standing to be in. However, that does put Broaddus into the bonus the rest of the way. And put Mitchell on the line. Here's Mitchell. Winds. Can't get the first one to fall.
Again, this is huge. The free throws are big in this situation. 1:47 up by 4. Every free throw missed is a missed opportunity to extend the lead.
This is where experience comes into play. It's good. Mitchell splits the trip. And now, coming up is Butcher. Butcher, kick to the corner. Flies as wide as... Bang! Huge 3 from the senior.
He won the press, and the girls are falling back.
Minute and a half left to go. It's to Yarbrough. Basket's blitzed. And you see Mitchell begging Yarbrough to come to the basketball because that was almost danger.
Yes.
And Broaddus will take a timeout. They'll only have one more timeout left. I believe it has to be a full.
We have a 2-point game.
And it is a full timeout. We'll give ourselves a break too. We'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute. Our coverage of Holiday Hoops continues after this.
If you're an Anytime Fitness member, you now get free access to Apple Fitness Plus. That means you get more. More sets, more reps. More warm-ups, more cool-downs. More Sam.
More movement.
More Jessica.
More balancing.
More Bakari.
More rolling. More rolling. More rolling.
They're not going to stop. With the thousands of workouts on Apple Fitness Plus, they're going to keep going for as much time as we...
Join Anytime Fitness and get access to Apple Fitness Plus on us.
Jared Jones, Matt Bright, happy to be back with you. Coach, we discussed the advantages that both team has. And right now, Broaddus has the basketball. And you said their main, I guess you can say, ally, other than just time, is that B lining up on the scoreboard next to their score.
Yes. But here's the thing. You've got to get the right players and the right shooters on the free throw line and get them the ball. And right now, Cook is your best free throw shooter. Get her the ball to get her to the free throw line. Martins Mill is going to have to foul eventually to stop the clock.
They get it to Quinley. Great job being patient. Drops her defender. It's Cook. Layup. It's good.
That's your MVP so far in the game. Now she's got to step up and play defense on the other end.
Cook does it again. Almost at a minute here. Kick to the corner. It's Broaddus who hit the huge three before the timeout. We have 60 seconds remaining in the semifinal. Stepping back, it's Wise, and a foul is called on Yarbrough. That's her third.
They do have a couple to give, but it's still, let's stop the clock with 58:02 left.
And it's going to be a timeout called by Martins Mill. We're going to go this final minute commercial free, ladies and gentlemen. It's only right, as now both teams have one timeout. Broaddus is in the bonus. Martins Mill. I mean, I don't know what to say. That three from Broaddus moments ago was fine, but that last bucket from Cook might have hurt him.
Yes, and the thing is that Martinsville, they passed on the three, and even the assistant coach was telling them, shoot the ball. It's open. Take the shot. If you don't make the shot, you have the opportunity to get offensive rebound. They've done it all day. They've done it all game. You know you got players in foul trouble. Take advantage of that, and Martinsville didn't do it. And that's something that you don't see from Martinsville. You don't see that. You don't see them not taking advantage of somebody else's mistake.
Really, not even just Martins Mill, but just high school basketball as a whole. We see it in AAU basketball in the NBA all the time. At the end of the day, the most simple offense in the world to run is a pick and roll with your best ball handler and whoever's getting guarded by either the worst defender or the person with the most foul trouble. And in this situation, you can't beat that. If you see someone on the floor, like a Salazar or Vaughn just a couple of moments ago, or Mackenzie Wise with multiple fouls, get in a pick and roll situation, force a switch, get downhill, get to the basket, and force contact.
Well, and the thing is the Lady Bulldogs, they've got to step up and play defense right here because they're going to shoot for a three. They're going to try for a three because, you know, right now they're down 4. They're going to try for a three, then go for a steal and try to win it at the buzzer.
Let's see what they've got. It's Wise. Catches. Block foul is going to be called.
And that's 4 on Queenie.
And some fans wanting a block.
Look at the shoulder. That's what coach is saying. Look at the shoulder.
Second another look as that's the last foul to give. I don't know. Into the corner. Swing to the wing. It's going to be Butcher. Butcher, dribble handoff to Wise. 44 seconds left.
I saw it.
Corner, double team. I know you did. Ball's deflected. But guess who? It's Macy Cook.
Macy
Rebound
Cook
knocked down
again.
by Quinny. 34 seconds left.
They're going to spread the floor.
Martinsville has to foul. It's a skip pass to Quinny. Quinny draws the foul. That's going to be called on Butcher. That's her third.
And here's the thing: is that the best scenario for Lady Bulldogs to get the ball to one of your best pure shooters and put her on the free throw line.
So Quinny with a huge opportunity here with 26.87 left.
2 shots.
As Williams and Mitchell both go to their coach to get a couple of quick words. Free throw's good. Exactly what the Lady Bulldogs needed.
Here's the thing: Lady Bulldogs do not have a foul to give now, though.
Second shot. It's good. Huge free throws. 26 seconds left. Martinsville down 2 possessions to 3. Good! Wow. Huge 3! Clock was rolling.
Clock was rolling when he called time.
So let's take a look and maybe see when exactly the clock should have been stopped.
This thing that didn't run.
3 gets hit. Timeout. The clock should be set, at least by our look, at about 20.3 seconds. As we have it here looking at the official.
You can see all of our former inductees displayed before you as they walk.
Take another look. We see the official here, maybe not at 20.6, but we see the official make the 3-point symbol here. That does not constitute the stoppage of the clock. But now, as we see the hand go towards the official,
yep, they just adjusted 18.8.
So 1 second separation.
6:30 p.m. right here inside.
The clock will remain at 18.82.
The clock didn't stop.
And Coach Boyles realized that. She knew that. That's why she's not complaining about it. She knew it didn't. But hey, if it's in her favor, you're not going to say anything.
Oh, she won't complain at all.
No,
I bet you she won't. No. Taking another look at the play that kept Martinsville into this game. Just a solid step in, huge 3 from Maine. Martinsville called their final timeout. Down 3 with no more fouls to give.
Well, they're going to press. You've got to get the ball to Queenie or Cook right here to put them on the free throw line. And there she is.
Mitchell to Quinny. Quinny dribbling, foul is called. For 16 and a half.
If it's on 33, it's on 10.
It's going to be charged against Broaddus. That's a senior's second foul only. As Quinny will head to the charity stripe to shoot 2 shots.
These are big. These are 2 big shots.
I mean, now, even though this is a relatively new rule, the 5-foul bonus rule, it's games like this where I think 1-and-1 would add even more to a game. First free throw. Back iron, no good. So the most they can do, at least with this free throw attempt, is make it a 4-point game. With 16 seconds left, no timeouts. Big shot on the way. It's good. 15 seconds.
On the 3.
Here's Maine. Maine, handoff. Fly. Foul is called. It's going to be called against Quinny.
That's her 5. That's her 5th.
That's 5 fouls on Quinny.
For 3 shots.
And as you said, Coach, her evening is now over. But what a game. The huge buzzer beater at the half. As now Bridges will check in. 9 seconds left.
Let's give a big round of applause to number 41, Caitlin Quinny.
Quinny, a fantastic game.
Holloway coming in.
On the floor is Holloway, Cook, as well as Williams, Yarborough. and Mitchell. First free throw is good. Barnes Mill needs every single one of these free throws to go their way. Question is, do you try to just take the 3 points on 3 made free throws? Do you try to make the first 2 and go for an intentional miss on try to go for a rebound on the second?
You know, Coach Bruce is going to try to make all 3, and they're going to try to work on the defense and get a steal.
Can they do it? Huge free throw. 9 seconds left. It's up. It's good. So a 1-point game. Mitchell to inbound. Williams was open and they get it to her, and a foul is called. That one's going to be against Salazar. That's her 5th.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Team Salazar.
So now Salazar is out.
Now these here are 2 big ones again.
Yep. Even one missed free throw is dangerous.
And you cannot foul on a 3-point shot. Take your chances of him missing it.
Here's Williams. Haven't seen her much at the line today, and she hits the first.
You know, that's having the, just cold-blooded, and going through your veins, ice through your veins as a senior.
The lone rebounder for Broaddus is Cook. Free throw. Rolls out. No good. 7 seconds. 2-point game for the win. No good. 2 seconds out of bounds. Martinsville ball. No, it's Broaddus ball.
Broaddus' ball.
It's Broaddus ball.
The coach is calling timeout.
Timeout Bulldogs.
Also trying to take another look maybe to see who it was last touched by. We'll slow this thing down almost frame by frame. Not the best angle, but it seemed that the nearest player was either Williams. Take another look. Obviously the white jersey there seemed like the referees didn't make the correct call. Wow.
Coming out of the timeout, you've got how much time is left on the clock? I can't remember. 1 second, so like 2 seconds. Honestly, either have Cook or have Mitchell just throw it the length of the court and get out of here. You got to have, as long as like a Hail Mary, the ball's touched, the clock starts.
It's over.
Get out of here.
It's over.
Don't take a chance to get it down here and take a chance to get the shot.
The one thing to note, the inbounder, at least to what I believe, should be stationary because there was no made basket.
Yep.
So they cannot.
1.2 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go. Mitchell to inbound. They have one run deep. It's Williams. It's in the air. She catches. 1 second. Okay. And that'll do it. Number one falls. Broaddus hangs on. A final score from Tenneha, Texas. Broaddus with a huge win, 45 to Martins Mill, 43. Wow. We'll take a quick break. When we come back on that break, we'll have a conversation with Coach Boyles on her way to the championship. Back in 30 seconds on the Antler Sports Network and AntlerSN.com.
Not break a sweat when I take the stairs.
I will not break a sweat when I take the stairs.
I will dunk on the hoop over my garage.
I will dunk on the hoop over my garage.
I will insist it's regulation height even though it's definitely not.
I will insist it's regulation height even though it's definitely not.
I will be able to open the jar of pickles.
I don't like pickles.
What about kosher dill?
No.
Half sour?
Ooh.
Full sour?
No.
You like cucumbers?
Oh, yeah.
That's a pre-pickle. Let's go. Oh, excellent. One more.
Here in the post game, wow indeed. Final score and headed to the championship after we just watched Game of the Year. Broaddus, huge win in regulation, 45 to 43. We got Coach post game, Coach. Wow. I mean, we saw a little jaw jack between players, little jaw jack between officials, between you and the coaches. How much does that add to a game of this magnitude?
Hey, that's what you get at this tournament. I thought it was a fantastic game. Jay Bruce is an incredible coach. His kids are very well coached. They execute great. He and I both got put into a situation we didn't want to be in. Ours was in the first half. Our kids, I'm proud of our kids. We could not play any of the defense we're used to playing. We were in deep foul trouble in the first half, 3 and 4 fouls. Everybody went in and executed, and we just tried to keep the game close until we could get to halftime. I just couldn't be more proud of how our kids executed today.
How many games in a row now is Williams going to play with 4 fouls in the second half?
She's used to it. Hey, I think she's trying to put me in an early grave. I'm telling you.
Absolutely crazy. Several times I told Jared, I said, Coach Boyles is about to boil over. But great job coaching these girls. The girls played hard. How big of a win is that for you going in? Continue your season.
Hey, that's a huge win. I mean, here you go. And now, for the first time in history, Broaddus is in the championship at the 10-all tournament. Everybody here is a top-ranked team, 1A through 3A. There are no bad teams in this tournament. And when I first got the bracket, I said, whoa, this is an incredible tournament. And for us to be playing in the championship and have a chance to take this home, I'm just so proud of our kids. I mean, they executed. They went through every emotion they could go through in that game, and they stayed steady. They didn't fold. So I was proud of them.
Well, congratulations. Tomorrow, come out. Continue to do what you're doing and take that trophy home, Coach.
We're just going to start Kalen with 4 fouls, and we'll be okay.
Just sit until the third quarter. If you can't play to the third, you got 4 fouls, you're good to go.
Right. Well, thank y'all so much.
Coach.
Thank you.
After game of the year, the number 1 team has fallen. That'll do it. We need to catch our breath. We still have a couple more semifinals to go. Wow. Final from 10-all, 45-43 Martins Mill falling to Broaddus. They'll move to the championship to see who will play the winner of this next game. Reigns and Live Band right here on the Antler Sports Network and our coverage of Holiday Hoops presented by Kilgore College. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. So long, everybody.